Frank Overton here on the Tuesday before the Steamboat Gravel, just going through our final preparations for the big race. I want to share with you two of my special equipment tips that I've been implementing in our simulation rides. The first one is this Camelback bike vest. I guess they call it the Chase bike vest. And I've been using on my simulation rides 5 hours, 6 hours. It's got a 50-ounce reservoir. And the reason why I'm using this is because I want to be able to race through the first two aid stations. The aid stations at Steamboat are every 20 to 25 miles. But if you're racing and you're in a group, I don't want to have to stop and lose my momentum, potentially lose that group that I'm with. And so this is going to get me, or afford me, the ability to keep on going. There still may be a hand-up opportunity, which I'll take, but by and large, I'm preparing to race through like the first 50 miles. Later on, like mile 125, 160, I'll for sure be putting a foot down and taking a bottle hand up. But the cool thing about this Bike Chase vest is it's super comfy. This is not like your enduro or cross country mountain bike vest. It sits up nice and high on my back. And then one thing that you may see about these is these pockets and everything. And over the last couple of long rides, I've deemed these not very useful for storing my nutrition. And so what I've done, it sits up high and it affords me to be able to organize gels in my left pocket and my blocks in my middle pocket, and then finally my bars in my right pocket. And these will be like stuffed full of nutrition, so I can eat that every 30 minutes. But the nutrition every 30 minutes plus 50 ounces of goo Roctane in here. That's been my electrolyte and calorie replacement that I've been using in my ride. So I'm gonna use that in the race. They are also a Steamboat sponsor. And one key factor I want to share with you is this nozzle, right? So when I got it, it was rotated the other way and it doesn't really fit in your mouth just right. So I did rotate that, and just like that, I had to modify where it, I'm still having trouble with it, where it clicks in right here, but that keeps it out of the way for when you're trucking. But you can also pedal with it, just kind of hanging like this. But when you know you're not drinking, it's nice. Like if you're going like 35 miles an hour down the descent, for 30 minutes at a time, poof, right on here, you still are pedaling and hanging on without a risk of having any mishaps. So that's where I'm coming from on my hydration plan and nutrition plan for the Steamboat Gravel. Tire choice for the Steamboat Gravel, I'm going with the Panaracer Gravel King SKs, 32 millimeter. That's the max width that'll fit in my canyon here. And over the past 6 weeks, as I've been doing my long rides, contemplating life and also tire choice, I've come to this conclusion. After I rode the gravel course, the Steamboat Gravel course, the blue course, in late July, I was like, wow, it's not that technical for a lot of it. I could probably ride the Panaracer Gravel Kings, the slick version. But when you stand up out of the saddle, you kind of need traction. And so I kept riding. I'm just contemplating it. And then lo and behold, I've been riding enough that I've worn out the tread in the middle of these Gravel Kings. So it's like a semi-slick in the middle. And I thought to myself, wow, that is like my Ritchie WCS mountain bike semi-slick tire that I used back in the late 90s for mountain biking for hard pack conditions. And that tire was awesome. Kind of changed the way we thought about tires because it had a really fast rolling resistance and it still had knobs on the side for cornering and climbing. And so that's what you have here. A lot of people would be like, Overton, you need to replace your tire. But au contraire, mon frere, this is intentional, and I have lower rolling resistance here, but I still have the knobs on the side for the high-speed cornering. We're going to be cornering at over 30 miles an hour. Not like a crit corner, but just like gentle arcing And by running 40 psi, it gives a little bit, so when you get out of the saddle and you kind of smush your tire into the ground, you're going to get a greater contact patch here, and these knobs are going to bite and provide me the traction so my back wheel doesn't slip out when I'm, you know, giving it on the climbs. And so that is my special Steamboat Panaracer Gravel King SK32's tire choice. So good luck to everyone racing the Steamboat Gravel this weekend. If you've FTFP'd, you can toe the line with confidence. Be in it for the long haul. I think it's going to take a while. And, you know, just keep chugging along. Tell yourself, you know, I'm going to finish. One pro tip I'm going to do, I'm going to set my bike computer to mileage, and I'm just going to tick down the miles till I get there. We're super excited, so we will see you, if not at the openers ride Saturday morning. We'll see you in the expo area, the riders meeting at 3:20, and of course on the start line at 6:30 a.m. And probably maybe the most rewarding at the finish, celebrating everyone crossing the line. Good luck, everyone.